how you doing? It's Lori. Good afternoon. It's Black Friday. I am so glad, like every day, to come at you with a message, with a story. And for today's message is, well, how do I want to word this, or how should I name the title of this message? I wanted to call it, well, are you making progress? Or rather, progress is a process. Because we are all a progress in making, or in making in progress. If I said that right or if I said that wrong, please forgive me. This is a very crucial time in our lives, with this thing called a pandemic. And so I wanted to basically come at you with this video today on the progress that you're making, and rather the progress that I'm making. Now, I know I tend to do and say things that I shouldn't say at times. And the one thing that I really want to look at every day is not the number of subscribers, but rather the number of little subscribers that I have. And it doesn't matter if I reach one subscriber. It doesn't matter if I reach 1,000 subscribers. What I really want is I want you to be making progress in your life. And I know that I sound like a motivational speaker at times, but that's what this channel is. It's for those going through a crisis, may it be marital, may it be financial, mental, physical. I mean, it's basically if you're going through that anxiety and that depression that plagues you on a daily basis, or if you're taking medications to no avail, or just basically if you are going through the loss of a loved one, I decided to come alongside of you to kind of join you and help you in this journey of this thing called life. Now, to all of us at any level, I mean, life hits us, whether it's health wise, whether it's a financial, or whether it's just kids being rebellious in general. I mean, I really want you to take a look at your four walls and take a look at my four walls, because it's my understanding that there is a life outside of these walls. For instance, I did a comment on one of the news channels this morning saying that I wanted to pray for the president always. And so this person came back at me with a very negative comment, just called me a psycho. And so I'm saying to myself, okay, well, I realize that we all have our opinions as to what's going on in government, as to what's going on in the healthcare system, as to what's going on in the pandemic. And I can't, you can't make people act like adults, can you? Sometimes it's just how it is. It's just how it goes. I remember one time, I don't know what happened. I mean, I've had people cut me off thousands of times. I don't know how many times people have cut me off. I don't know. Maybe you want to call me like a pushover or whatever. But I mean, I haven't responded in any kind of way. I mean, the only thing is this. I don't want that person to hit me. I mean, obviously, go ahead, cut me off from front, from behind. I mean, sideways, whatever. Just do not hit me. And so one time, I don't know, I think I cut someone off, and that individual ended up giving me the middle finger. Wow. Oh, I mean, come on. I mean, I mean, I realize that we have this thing called road rage because we are all in some sort of like a competition to get somewhere. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, that used to be about what, 3 years ago or something like that when I cut someone off. Um, Now things have changed, obviously. We're more virtual nowadays. And so the one thing that I really want to document and also bring to you is the progress that I'm making. Also, the backlash that's happening in me, okay? And this is the progress that I'm making. I'm making progress in prayer. I'm coming, to the Lord on a daily basis now. Like momentarily, I'm praying. I want prayer to illuminate all of those that surround me. I want prayer to illuminate you. And so that's what I'm working on, on a daily basis, prayer. I'm working on gratitude. I mean, how can I best write down and be grateful for the things that I have, the moments that I'm enjoying, this life, this precious life that was given to me by God. And so I'm making progress in that. I'm making progress on video uploads, how it is that I'm coming at you with video uploading, what messages I'm coming up with. And so I have to admit, my channel isn't, like the thousands or like the other channels that are out there, but I really want to learn not to look at other channels. I want to look at you and what it is that you're going through. I mean, my concern is myself and you, because it's like, I mean, if you tell me that, the suicide rate, that the abortion rate is like skyrocket, and yet we have this thing called the pandemic. I mean, we are as a people as it is losing life as we see it, and that's really rather daunting. It's scary, and for anybody, it breaks my heart. So, um, anyways, progress, progress. Okay, doing thumbnails. I actually, kind of, sort of, am getting towards that fact of doing more thumbnails on a daily basis. And it's like, it's not just, okay, well, here's a thumbnail, you have to, it's magical and you know how to do it. Well, no, it's actually learning the the process, because it's like, it's a lot of technicality. You have to be like really artistic, and what ideas do I have for thumbnails. Um also, calling my family and telling them how much I love them on a daily basis. And so these are my progresses, okay? These are some of the things that I'm progressing at. Now, I really want you to look at your progress. I mean, what are you working on? How are you setting up your journaling? How are you with your family? I mean, with family, I guess it's a two-way what sword, two-way whatever two-way string, because you have to give what sometimes they don't give back. Say, for instance, I know of two brothers right now that are just like quarreling because of the circumstances or the situation that happened. I mean, one didn't give their money, or I don't know what happened, but I'm in prayer for that situation. And I really want to think about circumstances and issues like that in families. Okay, so here's the backlash that I'm doing. Number one is this. I'm really backlashing on my health journal. Okay. I realize that with my health journal, I really have to kind of look inside and really start documenting what it is that I'm eating on a daily basis. And I'm ashamed to say that I haven't been following my diet, and with everything going on, I mean, it's just kind of taken a back toll. I mean, and it's worrisome for me because I'm supposed to be on a very specialized diet, and so that's one backlash that I have. And so also another backlash that I have is, with doctor's appointments. I mean, it's a struggle for me to even come out of my home and go to the doctor. And I mean, slowly but surely, I want to work on these things. Okay. And another backlash that I'm having is, the technology of actually upholding a good um, YouTube channel. Um, the backlash of, understanding how it is that I'm going to get more subscribers, how I can bring more content to you so that you can actually, stay consistent and stay viewing my channel. And I mean, I'm really backlashing on these things. And so, like I said before, progress is a process, and I truly mean that, because these are some things that I have to work on. And how can I say, it's never easy to work on ourselves, is it? Because we really have to take a look at from within and what it is that we've done to build up these these issues, these circumstances, these trials, and these tribulations. And so, like I said before, really document, really get to know yourself better by jotting down what it is that you're backlashing. What it is. I mean, do you have a negative mindset? I mean, I do. I mean, I have to confess to you. I mean, didn't I say that I wasn't perfect? Not everything that I write down is always positive. I mean, come on, we all deal with a negative self-talk, negative mindset, particularly with those that surround us. Like, I have some friends that are in that negative mentality, and what does that happen to you? You actually absorb that, and then you bring it out into the world. Well, I want to work on that. I mean, I want to say right now that I want to live, I want to pray, I want to actually read my prayer journal. And here I come. Here I'm going to come to you, with this prayer of healing. If you are going through a trial, now I want to also think about atheists, Muslims, and Buddhists. But again, this is just my way of handling what it is that I'm going through. And I really need prayer, particularly around this times where the uh, death toll is so high. And it's like, okay, well, you shouldn't let that affect you. Well, no, this thing exists and it's real. And I know that there are people out there suffering from it. And so, if you will let me do this prayer before I let you go. O Holy Saint Anthony, God granted you the power to heal those afflicted with every kind of sickness. Hear my plea for my loved ones who are ill and in need of your heavenly assistance. Obtain for them health in mind and body, and give them the strength to overcome pain and suffering. Quickly and completely restore them to the fullness of good health. Amen. Now, that's just one of the prayers, that of this prayer compilation that my mom gave me. And I am just so grateful for my mom. Around this time, it's her birthday time. I want to say she is just a beauty. I'll show you a picture of her. She is just, I'm just so actually so in love with my mommy. I mean, it's just like, here's my mommy, my daddy, and that's me. This is when I was back, I believe, 1987. Because my dad's handwriting is on here, and please excuse the marks on it. But wherever it is that you're going through and during these hard times, please, I lift you up in prayer. I want to come at you. If you're an atheist, I want to respect you. Share this video, share this information. I really truly care about you making progress. Okay, I know I've made this video super long, but I can't stop caring about you during these times. It's a war going out there. I just want to say how much I love you, and just want to always come at you on a daily basis. So hey, much love, peace, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.